It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. Oh, it's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Oh, it's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Oh, it's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. What's up, everybody in YouTube land? This is your girl, Miss Sophia, and yes, I'm a man. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. I got my Friday hair on. It's Friday. I know y'all gonna be singing that all weekend. I know I get them songs stuck in y'all head, baby. Y'all can't let them go, baby. I know some of y'all already singing it at work right now. It's Friday, baby. Gotta be real sexy with it. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. What's up, hashtag laughing hyenas? Oh, it's Friday. TGIF. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, baby. You know how we get it started? We get it started every week, every day. Every day we get it started with the birthdays, honey. And then after that, we're going to talk about a little this, talk about a little that. We're going to have a little chit-chat. I told y'all earlier in the week, I'm going to do the birthdays on Friday and Saturday on Friday, and the birthdays on Sunday and Monday on Monday. Because the birthdays are too long on Friday, we're doing the whole weekend. So we all are doing Friday and Saturday. Birthdays on Friday. It's Friday. Birthdays, baby. And some Saturday birthdays too. But on Monday, we'll do the Sunday and Monday. But it's Friday. I know this song is stuck in y'all head because it's stuck in mine. But anyway, Ed O'Neill. This is the guy who played the dad on Married with Children. He's celebrating his 73rd birthday today. David Letterman, he's celebrating his 72nd birthday today. Claudia Jordan. Remember Claudia Jordan? She was a former housewife of Atlanta, and then she was on the Rick Smiley Morning Show. Claudia Jordan is celebrating her 46th birthday today. Marietta Sirleaf, she is celebrating her 49th birthday. She's in the TV show. She's an actress. She was on the TV show Parks and Recreations. Jay Alexander. Now, he used to be a judge as well as the coach on America's Next Top Model with her. Remember Jay Alexander, baby? I did not know he was this old. Jay Alexander is celebrating his 61st birthday today. Jay Alexander from America's Next Top Model, a former judge, and then he was like coaching the girls on how to walk and all of that. He is celebrating his 61st birthday today. Mike Jarvis, he is a coach. He's celebrating his 74th birthday today. NBA star Devin Smith, he's celebrating his 36th birthday today. Tyshawn Taylor, he's celebrating his 29th birthday today. WNBA star Alyssa Thomas celebrating her 27th birthday. Another WNBA star. Tamika Raymond. No, not Usher Raymond's ex-wife. This is a basketball player, a WNBA basketball player. Tamika Raymond. She is celebrating her 39th birthday today. NFL players celebrating their birthday today. Ted Ginn, Dorian Green, Ted is 35. Doriel is 27. Nick Perry is 30. Daryl Richardson is 30. Mike Garnett is celebrating his 76th birthday today. And Louis Delmas, he's celebrating his 33rd birthday today. And a young lady that I used to work with at V103, but now she's working with the Sportcasters time that she's on the sports station and she's doing her thing. She just recently had a baby. So I want to say happy birthday to Elle Duncan. You remember Elle Duncan? She used to work with the Ryan Cameron Morning Show, and she also went and worked with the Frank and Wanda Morning Show when I left the first time. So those are the birthdays that are celebrating their birthdays on today. Hey, what's up, everybody? Tomorrow we're celebrating their birthday on Saturday. Ty Dolla $ign, the rapper, he's celebrating his 34th birthday. Al Green will be celebrating his birthday tomorrow. Let me just say, it's Friday. No. Caroline Ray, she's celebrating her 55th birthday tomorrow. And NFL great Melvin Gordon, he's celebrating his 26th birthday. Peebo Bryson will be celebrating his 68th birthday tomorrow. Also, Sherrod Santiago, some of y'all know him. He was on the show with T.S. Madison a couple of weeks ago. Sherrod Santiago, he's celebrating his 32nd birthday tomorrow. And Charles Burnett is a director. He's celebrating his 75th birthday today. He directed To Sleep with Anger and also Killer of Sheep. Those are the people that are celebrating their birthday on tomorrow. And if you're celebrating your birthday today or tomorrow, we want to wish you a happy birthday. And those are the birthdays. And now they are out of here. Yes, they are. Now, we're going to start off with an update from the Nipsey Hussle funeral. Nipsey Hussle funeral took place on yesterday. It was a long service. I think it went on for like 3.5 hours. It was supposed to be a 2-hour service, but it went on for 3.5 hours. And then they were supposed to have a motorcade to go through that was going to cover 25 miles throughout the city. They were going to take it by his old neighborhood and take it by his stores and all that stuff. And I think that the motorcade was even slowed up because I saw videos where the motorcade was just came to a standstill in certain areas, honey. Just people all in the street and everything. But anyway, the service, was nice. It was nice. They had a few hiccups, but it was a long service, so there are going to be points in the service where it get a little dry. But it was a little too raw for some people. A lot of profanity was used. The N-word was used a couple of times, and some of the highlights of the service was Barack Obama. Someone read a letter that was sent by President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, so they read that. That was a nice little touch for the service. Also, Laura London and the children, they got up. Laura London, she took the children up there. She and his sister, they brought the kids up there. A couple of the kids said something. The baby was like, just talking, that just making sounds, and they put the mic in the baby's mouth. And then one of the sons, he talked about his dad. And then Laura London, she came back and she did her thing. She was, she was Laura London. She was very good. She was very beautiful. Everybody looked nice. Though. Everybody was in white. And then when Laura and the family and the children came up, they had on white. And then the boys had on blue suits. And the girl had on like a blue jacket to match the suits and everything. But it was really nice. Snoop Dogg took to the stage. Snoop Dogg, he talked for a few minutes. And he gave the history of him and Nipsey. And he also talked about... He just talked about it was a great loss. It was a great loss. And then, he was being raw. He was being real. And he was being Snoop Dogg, but he dropped the N-word a couple of times. Then there was, like I said, there was some profanity that was used at the service. But everybody say, well, he was in the rap. He was into the rap, and that's their language and blase. But sometimes it's just like you got to clean yourself up. You got to clean it up. Can't just do all things at all times. When you go to services like that, when you go to funerals and when you go to church, I know I cuss here all my life, but you can't dare catch me cursing in the pulpit or the church. If I'm speaking at the church, honey, you got to know where you are. You got to, carry yourself accordingly. So, and then it's just like it was children at the service, and also it was like family members and all of that, and everybody was like, well, children here worse than that. But yeah, but children here worse than that, and they don't make it right. They don't make it right because children hear worse than that. Then if children hear worse than that, then you need to start cleaning up your language when you're around children, because you want children to be children, and then you talk like adults around children. Then you want them to be children. Clean up your language around children. You don't want them talking like that. You don't let them hear that kind of language. But anyway, the service went off. They did that, and it was really nice. And Louis Farrakhan, he spoke, and Stevie Wonder, he sung, and like I said, it was 3.5 hours long, but it was supposed to be like a 2-hour service. Supposed to start at 10, and then it was supposed to be out there by 12. Then they're supposed to do the 25 mile procession throughout the city, but I'm sure that was held up. But anyway, he is. They took care of Nipsey, and another thing, like a couple of rappers, 3 rappers, they went and they just bought all the merchandise at his store. So, and y'all know who they were. And my thing is, when people do stuff like that, just go do it anonymously, honey. You don't have to do that stuff, you know. You want everybody to talk about what you did. If you did, just go do it. You ain't got just send somebody else, give somebody else the money that don't nobody know to go and do that. Y'all got plenty of times, you know, to show out. And you know, but they doing that for show. Everybody don't have to know you went to the store, to his store, and bought all that merchandise. When was the last time you went to a store and bought something? Was that the first time you went and bought something? So you did it because you know that it would get some play. So that's why I'm not saying their names. Y'all know who they are. 3 well-known rappers went in there and they bought out all the merchandise in his store. But that's that, honey. I'm going on, you know, may he rest in peace and, you know, all of that good stuff, and keep the family in prayers, because after after the funeral and after you take them to the cemetery and all that stuff, that's when the real grieving starts. So now the families really need your prayers and, you know, well wishes. So we're going to keep the Nipsey Hussle family in our prayers. Okay. Wendy Williams filed for divorce. We were live on air when, you know, the news came out that Wendy Williams filed for divorce, and come to find out Wendy Williams, they say that Wendy Williams has been in an abusive relationship, that her husband was abusive verbally and everything. They say she's been going through it for a while. They say a lot of people been trying to get her to come out of that relationship for years. So now a lot of people are talking, you know, since she's filed for divorce, you know, to get away from him. So a lot of people are coming forward, you know, like people that worked with her in the past. And there are people that said that, you know, when they was at the radio station and when they there at the show and stuff, that they could hear her and Kevin having arguments behind closed doors and everything. And just a big mess. But they say she done filed for divorce. She's getting out of there. So we're gonna see what happens and all of that stuff. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess because, like I said, he's her manager. He's one of the producers of the Wendy Williams show. So they connected. They connected. Not only were they connected in, you know, their personal life and their marriage, but they were connected in business. So now this is gonna be ugly. I already know it's going to be ugly. Because, you know, y'all have already painted him to be a bad person, you know, saying he had a baby out of wedlock and all this stuff. So he's going to get even. And how is he going to get even? He's going to get even with her. Because the whole relationship, and everybody that's coming forth now say that the whole relationship was all about him being in control of everything, him controlling her. And now that she has taken her power back, he is going to fight her tooth and nail. Watch. It's going to be like they weren't even in a relationship for these 20-some years that they were married. Watch. Because money changed people. And then you messing with this money. So he's fixed to show you the real. Well, you already know the real him. We're getting ready to see the real him. The real Kevin is getting ready to come forth. Because you took the initiative to step away from that relationship that everybody has been praying and asking and begging you to step away from, because they saw it from the outside looking in. They saw that it wasn't a good relationship for you. And then they say that her drinking and her having to deal with the substance abuse that she's dealing with now, it's all because it was triggered by the rumor that he was messing around with this young lady that he ended up having a baby for. That the young lady ended up having the baby, and they thinking that the baby is his. Allegedly, all this stuff is true, and she knew that it was true. But we'll see. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be ugly, because this is about money. And who is Kevin without Wendy? Who is he? Who is he without Wendy Williams? That's his bread and butter. So you think he ain't going to go toe-to-toe and fight, go down fighting for his butter? And if the rumors are true that that's his child, he got another child feed, baby. He got another child feed. So you know he ain't gonna just let her walk out his life like that. Not finna do it. It's finna be nasty. It's finna be ugly. Just watch what I tell you. It's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be nasty, and it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be nasty, and it's gonna be ugly. But anyway, today the transgender ban in the military takes effect today. You know, they have banned transgenders from actively participate in the military today. This is something that Donald Trump started. He signed a bill like last year, and today it takes effect. So y'all gonna be hearing a lot about that all day, all weekend. That's what they're gonna be talking about. So just get ready. I'm just letting you know. I'm giving you the heads up. It's gonna be on the TV all weekend because the day the ban goes into effect, transgender are no longer able to actively participate in the U.S. military. Now, it's some kind of way where some people will be able to stay, but some people won't. And it's just like they've been diagnosed with some, they diagnosed the situation. And if you haven't been diagnosed, or if you are trying to come into, they're not taking no new transgenders into, you cannot. But some that are in there, they're able to stay because the way the law works. But some going to have to stop. This is their last day. Their last day was yesterday, rather. The ban goes into effect today. So they will not be able to serve. The new law takes effect. So much for don't ask, don't tell. So they're just going in there doing something just to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Just creating havoc where there is no havoc. Just creating situations, just like the news came out yesterday. The news came out yesterday that Trump and his administration wanted to take these people, the people that are illegal aliens. They want to take these people that are at the border, and they wanted to take them, put them on a bus, and take them and drop them off in sanctuary cities. And one of the places they wanted to take them were, and the majority of the places, all the places that they wanted to take them were to Democratic districts. And then they was trying to get these people, they were saying they want to take them to like Los Angeles, someplace in Los Angeles, because that's Nancy Pelosi's district. And that there is, they don't want to pass these laws for these for the immigrants and all that, and they want them over here. Well, let them just drop them off in their district and all that. And they was like, you can't do that. That's against the law. We can't do that. So if we transport these people, and then some of them get sick or some of them end up dying or what have you, then we have to explain, well, we're going to get in trouble because we wasn't supposed to be transporting these people to nowhere, from the border to a sanctuary city. And so then, the Trump administration trying to clean it up, and they said that no, there was something that was just talked about, and we no, we're not gonna do that, and blah. And then this fool gets up this morning and sent out a tweet. Yeah, that was conversation, but there's something that we're gonna revisit and da. They never told you this illegal. You cannot be doing that. It's illegal. You can't do that. But he gets up and he tweets them out. They gonna look into that. Look, child, crazy, cuckoo to the third power, honey. Cuckoo to the third power. But anyway, y'all have to deal with that all weekend long too, because they're gonna be talking about that. All right, and also I want to say big ups to my homegirl, Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle is not playing with y'all. Patti LaBelle is not playing. She got pies, cakes, peach cobbler, berry cobbler. She got everything, all the sweets in Walmart. Go to Walmart, baby, to sweet potato pie, Patti cobblers, Patti banana pudding, Patti pound cake, Patti dewberry cobbler, baby, peach cobbler. Patti got it going on at Walmart. Well, how about Patti is getting ready to take it up a notch? She done gave y'all the desserts. Now she's gonna give y'all something to eat. She's gonna give y'all some dinners in Walmart. Patti LaBelle has signed a deal with a food chain, and she will now have Chinese frozen food, Chinese frozen dinners in Walmart. So, baby, you get ready to go get you a Chinese frozen dinner by Patti LaBelle in Walmart. Then you go over there and get you some dessert from Patti in Walmart. And I'm sure in a minute she's going to come up with some great. She's going to have some Patti Kool-Aid, baby. She's going to have a full course meal, baby. You get your dinner, your frozen Chinese dinner. Then you go over there and get you some peach cobbler, banana pudding, apple cobbler, a pound cake, or whatever. And then she gonna come up with a prank. Give her a couple more months. She gonna come up with a prank. Some y'all can wash it down with all that Patti good at Walmart. Baby, in a minute, it gonna be LaBelle Mart. She gonna merge her name with Walmart. Patti LaBelle and Walmart. LaBelle Mart. LaBelle Mart. A Patti Mart. A Walmart Patti. She finna do it. LaBelle Mart. I think that's gonna be the best name. LaBelle Mart. Where you get your frozen Chinese dinner and your pies. Maybe she going after the Asians, baby. I guess she said if the Asians can start selling us fried chicken, I can start selling their food. Yes, Patti, yes. Because see what might bother them. They start want to take over churches. You go to churches and it's full of Asians. Oh my God, when y'all start cooking this fried chicken? That's why that chicken don't have the same taste it did when I was a little girl. These Asians don't know nothing about cooking no churches. So Patti's gone. They stepped on her turf. She's stepping on their turf, baby. So you better get your frozen Chinese dinner from Patti LaBelle in Walmart real soon, baby. Coming to a Walmart near you. Yeah. Work, Patti. Work. Patti LaBelle don't play with them, honey. She don't play. Let me see something. Let me say something. Chicago Police Department. Have y'all seen the video of the Chicago Police Department? The Chicago Police, rather, not the whole department. The Chicago Police. The ones that going after Jesse Smollett, trying to, they filed a lawsuit. It's official. They have filed a lawsuit trying to get him to pay back the money that they say they spent investigating the case that, supposedly he made up. It wasn't proven because it didn't go to court. They was throwing it. Didn't go to court. But anyway, it's official. They have filed the lawsuit against Justice Smollett. And meanwhile, Justice over in Hawaii, him and his family surfing and swimming and having a good time. Ain't worried about Chicago police. But anyway, now there's a new video that came out. Chicago policeman at a high school dragging the girl down some stairs, and then they kicking her and stomping her and everything, and then they tased her. And the girl's dad is the black girl, and her dad is standing right there looking. And then they interviewed the dad, and the dad said, "I'm just standing there looking, and it's just like, and I can't do nothing." He said, "I can't do nothing." He said, "I'm thinking they're trying to subdue her and get her, and then just all the stuff that they do, they're just abusing my daughter, and I'm standing there and I can't do nothing because if he'd have jumped in, baby, they gonna fear for their life, and they pull out the gun and shot him. So he had to just stand there and watch his daughter get dogged out and drugged downstairs, by police officers. Then they punching on her and kicking her, and then they tased her, and he can't do nothing. But this same police department that everybody's talking about, oh, we got to trust everything they say, that leaked the evidence that came out in the Justice Smollett case, and everybody said, well, you can't trust, even the people in Chicago. Child, I don't believe nothing the Chicago police say. I don't care what they said. They've been known. They just shot this boy in the back recently, and then they said that the boy was coming for them, running towards them. Then when the video came out, video evidence came out, showed that the boy was running away from them, so they just shot him in the back. And then if somebody running towards you, how you going to shoot him in the back if they running towards you? They running towards you going backwards. But anyway, a lot of people that live in Chicago, they say they don't trust the Chicago Police Department no further than they can see it. And then I don't know if they knew that this video camera they had these video cameras in the school, but the school has released the video. And that's where the footage comes from the school. But they say those officers were wearing body cams. So since they were wearing body cams, want to know if they had their body cams on. If the body cams on, not only do we have the video, we already have the visual, but we will have the audio, so we would know what was being said. And like they said, we don't know when the video started. All we saw is when he started dragging the girl down the stairs. So we don't know what happened before that. So you know how they do. It's gonna be what happened before that led up to that. I'm sure she did something that was totally out of line. They're going to fix the story up where she was just, oh my God, what we can't see, the part that we can't see. Like when you go to the pads or something, they say they cheated at the pads, it's always the interview. She won by interview. Y'all didn't see the interview, but that's what she won. So it's the same thing. Y'all didn't see what happened before he drug her down the stairs because we couldn't capture that. There wasn't a camera to capture that. But if you had your body cam on, the body cam captured that. The body cam captured what happened before we saw what happened on the school's camera. So again, the Chicago Police Department in trouble again. And the father child that couldn't do nothing. And as a black man, to to stand there and see your daughter get abused like this by men. By men. You know how he felt. You know how he felt. You know what he wanted to do. But big ups to him for just being calm in the midst of a storm. That's what that was. He just had to remain calm in the midst of a storm, because it didn't make no sense for his daughter to have to go through the legal system and then he had to go through the legal system. So big ups to him for remaining calm in the midst of a storm. Because I don't know, but I can assume, honey. Child. But I'll keep you updated on what's going on with the Chicago Police Department. I see y'all in that chat, and I go back and see it. And speaking of police, my homeboy got arrested. Now, let me tell you, he was supposed to be doing a concert in Ohio tonight. He would not be there. He was supposed to be doing a concert in Tennessee tomorrow. He will not be there. He is in jail for probation violation. And he does not have a bond. And he will go before the judge on April the 30th. And until April the 30th, he will be sitting in jail. Soulja Boy is in jail. He got arrested. Well, he went to court. He went to court. He missed court dates. Then he went to court. So he went to court, and he did not. He was supposed to do some community service. And he was supposed to do some other things. But they raided his house. And they found some ammunition. It was like they found some ammunition in his house, and he's not supposed to have gun or ammunition in his house because he's on probation. So that was a probation violation. And then on top of that, they say that he did not do the community service work, and he was trying to alter the form to make it look like he had did the community service work, which he had not done. So the judge said he went to court. Judge up, take him to jail. Get him out of here. Take him to jail. I see you on April the 30th. No bond. Well, I got a concert tonight. I'm supposed to be in Ohio tomorrow. You won't be there. You're going to do your concert from this jail cell. But I'm supposed to do a concert in Tennessee on Saturday. You won't be there. You better go live from your jail cell, because that's where you're going to be. But you can't throw me in jail. I want to spend Easter with my children. Judge. You can't put me in jail. Well, your children better come visit you in jail for Easter, because that's where you're going to be. I'll see you on the 30th, April the 30th. After your concert that's supposed to take place on Friday, after your concert that's supposed to take place on Saturday, and after Easter, I'll see you on April 30th, after Easter. Because I'm going to show you, I'm not playing with you. Then you came in here and you're trying to alter these forms to make it look like you did some community service and you haven't done it. Who do you think I am? Who you think you playing with, Soulja Boy? Soulja Boy, this is me. Who you think you playing with? I'm the judge. Woo! What he be saying? You! Whatever he be saying. Soulja Boy, she told you. Soulja Boy, she told you. Soulja Boy, she told you. Maybe the judge did not play with him. So, if you got tickets to the concert tonight in Ohio, Soulja Boy won't be there. So, I advise you, if you really want to see Soulja Boy, and that's the sole purpose you bought your ticket to see Soulja Boy, better try to rush to get a refund right quick. Get your refund right quick. And same thing in Tennessee. He won't be in Tennessee tomorrow. And then he had just got arrested recently. And by the grace of God, he got out the same day. Then he got on social media, did a video, and cursing and carrying on and all that. I ain't going down like Tekashi 6ix9ine and da-da-da. I'm out, fool. I'm out. Just cursing up a storm. I'm out. Da-da-da. I'm out. And I'm going. I think he was doing a concert. He was doing a concert that night because he said they took his jewelry, his chain, and his jewelry. All he had on was the bands that he had on when, they arrest you and they put them bands on you and all that. And he said that's all he had on. He said, I might just wear this at the concert tonight and da-da-da. But see, warning comes before destruction. That arrest and you getting out the same day and you were able to go and do your concert, that night. That was a sign. Like, clean up your act. Clean up your act. God was telling you, he was showing you, clean up your act, baby. Clean up your act. It ain't gonna always be the season. So I'm sure he went strutting in the courtroom, knowing he had a concert today and tomorrow. He went strutting in the courtroom yesterday. Judge was like, hey. And I know I can imagine being an old black judge. And hey, good to see you. Yeah, I just can't. I got and I got my paperwork here. I did my little community service. Let me see that. Look, do you come here, Soulja Boy? Do you see fool written across my head? Baby, you ain't did that. I've been checking. You ain't did no community service. What else you got? Well, I got a concert tomorrow in Ohio. Then Saturday, I've been in Tennessee. Okay. And what else you got to say? No, I just showed today. I just came here today because I know I'm on Pope Day, so I came today. Okay. Is that it? All right. Lock them up. See you April 30th. See you April 30th. You get out of here. Yes, honey. She sent that ass to jail, honey. Told him to get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of her face. Get out of her face. She did not want to hear that. Oh, want to say congratulations. Congratulations are in order for y'all girl. Y'all, baby, y'all be riding her. Y'all be riding her. Now, when she first came out, y'all, that was y'all girl. This was y'all girl, baby. Baby, when she first came out, she was y'all girl. Y'all was riding. Oh. And then when y'all had some more artists to come out and they start comparing her to y'all artists that y'all like, and then when she started beating y'all artists at the award shows, y'all was like, oh, I don't like that bitch. I don't like that bitch. But when she first got, but congratulations in order to Mariah Carey. She will receive the Billboard Music Awards Icon Award this year. She will receive the Billboard Music Award Icon Award this year, and it's going to take place on May the 1st in Las Vegas. It's going to be hosted by Kelly Clarkson. You know, this is the former American Idol winner, Kelly Clarkson. She's going to host the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on May the 1st, and Mariah Carey, she is going to receive the Icon Award. Yes, Mariah Carey. But, she deserves it. She's good. Now, Mariah can't sing. Y'all can never take that away from her. That woman can sing, honey. That woman can sing. She can sing. She can sing, sang, and singular. She can sing, sang, and singular. She's a singer. She's a singer from back when, honey. Oh, yes, boom. Oh, yes, she can sing. She's a singer. But anyway, she don't have a bit of stage presence. Now, Mariah Carey has been the low boring when it comes to stage presence since she hit the stage. I have yet to see Mariah Carey move me with one of her performances, production-wise. Mariah don't even have a production to Mariah is she standing in the middle of the stage and dancers dancing all around her, and she just standing up there singing, which is what she does. She can sing. She's a singer, baby. But when it comes to trying to do this routine with these dancers, baby, she can't walk side to side with the dancers. She cannot walk side to side with the dancers, honey, because Miss Thang ain't got no kind of stage presence. She ain't no dancer. She ain't got, baby, she don't even do it. Baby, that's why for Christmas, they put her on top of a sleigh and put her in a fur and just tell her call it a day. Just say Silent Night, baby. Don't try to get out here and do the Jingle Bell dance. Do not do it, baby. Mariah Carey, she has been a singer since she hit the scene, honey, but she ain't never been an entertainer when it comes to just like putting on a production. She ain't gonna be, baby. But big ups to her because she always know her lane. She always know, but every now and then she'll let them push her out there and make her try to do something that she knows she can't do. But congratulations to Mariah Carey on receiving the Icon Award. The Icon Award at this year's Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas. That's going to take place on the 1st of May, and it's going to be hosted by Kelly Clarkson. I know we're going to be watching. Everybody's going to be watching because y'all know. I'm sure they're going to. All I got to say is Cardi's performing. You got to be there, honey. Cardi's performing, and Mariah Carey. She's going to perform. She's going to perform a medley of her songs that night. So she will be standing on stage singing, standing on stage singing, and she's gonna have some dancers all around her. They're gonna get it together for her like she normally do. Yeah, like she normally do. But anyway, this is my last story, and then we're gonna be able to chit chat like we always do and get ready for our weekend because the weekend is already here. So we're just gonna get ready. Okay. My last story. Don't forget the comedy show is taking place here at in Atlanta at State Farm Arena. Mike Epps, Ricky Smiley, and what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, they're gonna be there tonight, and I think what's his name? One of my favorite comedians, Big Boy, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, why are you breathing like that? So I can live. He was in that play, and he was, and this girl finally asked, she said, why are you breathing like that? He said, so I can live. Baby, that was the funniest line to me, honey. Funniest line to me. But anyway, that's going to take place tonight at State Farm Arena. And I think they're going to be there tonight and tomorrow. The comedy show. Tonight and tomorrow. The comedy show. Something was flying around. I just saw it. I had to blow it on you. But anyway, my last story today. Then we're going to chit chat. Coachella. Coachella gets on the way tonight. The Coachella weekend, it's this weekend and next weekend. Coachella weekend gets started tonight. And if you don't have a ticket to Coachella, they will be streaming live tonight. So you'll be able to see the performance. And tonight's headliner is Childish Gambino. Childish Gambino. This is America. Yes. He is the headliner. He's one of the headliners. Well, he's the headliner for tonight's show. And also this weekend you'll be seeing performances by Janelle Monáe, Wiz Khalifa, and a couple more people. They'll be there this weekend. And Wiz Khalifa is one of the headliners for the weekend too, and Janelle Monáe. But tonight, Childish Gambino is going to close it out. Next weekend, I don't know if it's going to be another lineup. The lineup is out. You can go to Coachella.com. They had a lineup out. Or you can just Google Coachella, 2019. They'll show you the lineup of who's headlining and everything. But the only thing is, I think they had Solange's name on the lineup. Solange is already pulled out. She's not doing Coachella this year. And I don't know if they don't have that sunrise service on there for Kanye West. And Kanye West sunrise service, it is a private event. So it's not open to the public. It's an invitation only event. The Kanye West sunrise service is going to take place next week at Coachella. It is a private event, invitation only. So don't think you'll be able to go to that Kanye West sunrise service at Coachella. It's private, invitation only. So if you want to go, hit Kanye up and tell him to send you an invitation. Him or Kim. Tell him to send you an invitation. Okay? So that's it. That's all that I have to talk about. We're just getting ready for the weekend. We're getting ready to party, baby. We're gonna party. Gonna party like it's 1999. What are y'all talking about? What do y'all want to talk about? Let me put my eyelets on. Honey. See what is that. Say Solange has to stay home with her child, Blue Ivy. E-Vlog TV, stop. I saw y'all showing them pictures of now. Everybody, Jay-Z done had kids by her, Kelly, because now y'all saying Kelly, baby. Kelly, baby, look like Jay-Z. That's Jay-Z's baby. I said, baby, Jay-Z, all the kids belong to Jay-Z. According to the sites and the sources. Happy birthday, Denzel. Today is Denzel's birthday, y'all. Happy birthday, Denzel. Hashtag Laughing Hyena, celebrating his birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denzel. Hashtag Laughing Hyena. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Denzel. Yes, I had to give you a little Marilyn Monroe, honey. You know how we doing. Happy birthday. What are y'all doing this weekend? Denzel, where's the party? You said we was going to get some chicken. Hey, CBJ, CSJ, Dickerson, Chicago. Ed Dickerson, yes. Yes, channeling Maryland. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Deja Shepherd, Miss Sophia, just wanted to say that I enjoy your show so much. Thank you. I enjoy doing my show. See, when I enjoy it, you enjoy it. I enjoy doing it, so you enjoy it. That's how it works, Deja. Yes. Yes. Okay. Atterbury. 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 Who's Sister Wives? Hey, Heavy Diva, what's going on? Oh, this man, y'all say hey, Heavy Diva. Yes, he on here. He be on Facebook Live with, what is it, Tea Time with Otis? Tea Time with Otis, yes, Heavy Diva, yes. I see your partner in crime, she in New York. She went to New York. Rough and Stuff, went to New York to visit her people, honey. Yes, what's going on, Heavy Diva? What's going look? And Otis is in Chicago, y'all. What is going on with the police officer dragging that young lady at that high school, Otis? What's the tea? What are y'all doing in Chicago? Y'all need to get that police department right in Chicago, Otis. That's what you need to be talking about on Tea Time tonight. Cocktails and conversations with Otis. Yeah, cocktails and conversations. You need to be talking about the police officer. Y'all need to get that police department together. Now y'all got a lesbian mayor in office, so hopefully y'all can get some stuff together. Yes, get some stuff together. Y'all got that lesbian in office. Y'all got a lesbian mayor, black lady. So hopefully y'all can work with her. She can get y'all together. What? Denzel, you right, Denzel. So you're supposed to tell me so you can remind me. Otis says, Otis say her badass what? She was a little badass. Yeah, honey. Yeah, she was a little badass. But ain't no grown man got no business handling no child like that. I don't care how bad she is. Just like that child, that video of that woman, I think they said it was in Africa, where she just pulled the child pants down and spanked the child on the butt. Then she beating the child on the head. I don't care what a child do. It don't deserve to be beat on the head like that woman was doing that video. And I don't care what that child do. She could be a badass. But, baby, he had no business dragging her down them steps like that. And the way they was ruffling, manhandling that woman, that child, and her dad is standing right there having to look at that. Something wrong with the system. And then they wonder why everybody wasn't on board when they was going after, when the police superintendent came out there and she was in her feelings talking about Jussie Smollett's situation. That's why, because y'all are under an umbrella of corruption. The police department in Chicago is under an umbrella of corruption. So then it's just like, it's just like a person, they say, boy cry wolf. You to cry wolf so many times to when you're really serious and you really need help. Don't nobody believe you. So the same thing with the Chicago Police Department, because y'all got so many, y'all bad outweigh y'all good, because we don't even know when y'all good or if y'all ever been good. But anyway, y'all need to get that situation together down there in Chicago. Do y'all need the Queen Supreme Court to come back down there, Otis? Because y'all see how we came down there, and when we came down there and we left, me, Maddie, and Funky Dineva, we came to Chicago, and when we left, how we had came down there like Olivia Pope, we handled it. And next thing you know, they said all charges had been dropped. They was like, what happened? This Queen Supreme Court, we went out there. And that's what y'all didn't know. Before we did the show, we had went and met with the superintendent. Told him, look here. That's our sister you messing with. You gonna ease up off of her. Because she's a good gal. She's on one of the top rated shows on TV. You gonna ease up off of her and stop. And I know y'all planting this evidence on our sister. Our sister don't do that. Now I can tell you what's going on with her and them African boys, but they got nothing to do. When y'all talking about they went and got them ropes and them the mask and all that, that ain't got nothing to do with them robbing her and all of that. That's what they do, honey. They role play. No. 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 But yeah, y'all get it together down there. Otis said it's up for debate. What's up for debate? Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Sophia, did you see the advisor for the AKAs in Fort Valley? Yeah, that was the case. That came out earlier last year, before the end of the year. Didn't that come out at the beginning of the year, earlier? So now it's just a whole lot more stuff that came out. She in S&M. What's S&M? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. Look, this is say where Sophia stood up and said, set Jesse free, and Gorilla Diva wasn't having it and was ready to snatch that microphone. Yes, but we just like the ladies on The View. We all have our own opinion. And we express our opinions, and sometimes we don't agree. We don't see eye to eye on certain situations. And I stated, now if she is accused, if she is found guilty of what she's being accused of, then yes, she should pay the penalty. But I'm going to stand by her because I feel like she is a person that could be saved. Just like all these people, they stood by Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was a former gang member. But look at all the love that he had. What if those people found out that Nipsey Hussle was a gang member and they just decided to I'm not fixed to fool with him because he is part of a gang. He was part of a gang. And I don't know if he could be saved. I don't know if there's some good in here. I'm not going to deal with him. So what if that applied to Nipsey Hussle? That's all I'm saying about my sister. Once she paid her penalty, if she found guilty of that, let her alone and let her go back to living her life and making her living. Don't try to destroy people because they made a mistake or because they did something that you felt like they did and it was wrong. God, Jesus forgave us all. And he died on the cross for everybody. And a lot of people getting ready to go to church. They already got their hats and they dresses, they stocking, they suits, they brims, they got their jewelry, they cologne, everything. They got the kids' outfit. They getting ready to go and join the church next Sunday for Easter. They finna shut it down. And half of them that's going down there, walk down that aisle and don't be sharp as a tack and rust as a nail, ain't been to church since last year at Easter time. Ain't been to church since last year, baby. But they're going to be there next Sunday. So that's how I'm saying. There are people are worth saving. Oh, my God. I'm not letting them see that. I'm not letting them see that, honey. I'm not, honey. But anyway, yes, but then and there are people just like people got behind Nipsey. And then it's just like people know that, he was a former gang member. I'm getting behind my sister. And then it's just like, and I'm just, not everybody. I'm not going to get behind everybody. But there are some people that are going to get behind other people that I don't get behind. I can't get behind everybody. Just like when you see, I see situations where celebrities or former celebrities, say for instance, when Red Fox was going through his situation, when they were talking about Red Fox was broke, didn't have no money. And then I felt like Oprah Winfrey, somebody with money like that, like Oprah, Bill Gates, somebody step forward to get a man some money, take care of his taxes, do all of that. And then the story comes out that, you know, when they were doing their show, they wasn't getting they don't have royalties. They don't get royalties. And their shows are in syndication. The people that put those shows on, the Sanford Son and all that, the actors don't get no royalties from those shows. So once the show was over, they check stop. But then you have shows like the Cosby Show. Those kids, the reruns, and then they showing it overseas. That's nothing you don't know. They be showing these shows overseas, and they get money. They get money. They still getting checks, and that's why they was fighting so hard for when Bill Cosby was going through his situation. That's why those people were fighting so hard to get that show pulled off the networks. Those reruns. They keep showing that show because every time they show that show, Bill Cosby and the entire cast and everybody that worked on that show, they get checks. They still get checks. And the white people know that. So they want to stop that. They want to stop all that. But when Red Fox and them was doing all them shows, Sanford and Son and all that, they didn't have those type of contracts where they was, if you know, the reruns and all that, and they get money from them showing the shows. Then they selling the shows to other networks and they running on the networks and all that stuff. Baby, please. They don't get the money. They don't get no money like that. So it's just like my sister, she is in the air, and you know, people get behind you. There gonna be a lot of people, OJ. A lot of people feel like OJ did and he got away. But regardless of how you feel, there were some people that supported OJ. Some people did. Everybody not gonna support everybody, but at least somebody. We gotta have somebody, some people to stand there and support our people. Yes, we do wrong. We're not the only people that do wrong. Who taught us how to do wrong? And that's what happened. That's what the problem comes in, is when the ones that taught us how to do wrong and we out-wrong them. When we up the game on them and we get over on them, that's when they try to put us in check because we done up the game on them. Child, please. Are you in Houston? No, I'm not in Houston. I'll be there for Splash. I'll be in Houston for Splash May 4th weekend. I'll be in Houston. But I'm not in Houston now. I'm in the ATL. I'm in the ATL. Who is that? Rich Lux. Can you watch my music video? Rich Lux. Clock in the house. Clock at the house. Clock at the house. Is that it? Clock at the house or clock in the house? NG say, I want to go. You want to go to Houston? All right, get your ticket. I'll be there. Get your ticket. Meet me there. I feel like what happened to Emmett Till and the countless Black people brutally murdered, beaten, and mistreated, we need to support all Black people. Yes. Somebody, for the love of music. Hey, for the love of music, baby. You made it? She like, but yeah, but then it's just like, and then a lot of y'all were telling me, call and check on your sister yesterday. And I called Maddie, T.S. Madison. I called her yesterday. And then I called again. And then she didn't answer. So then I called Craig. And Craig didn't answer. So then I called Funkadot-Neva, and Funkadot-Neva gave me a rundown of what was going on. So then Craig called me back and he ran it down to me. So then it's just like, even with that situation, what they were saying, you know, you have to be careful. You have to be careful when you're linking your brand up with somebody else. You have to be careful. Because everybody don't have the same work ethic that you have. And everybody's not going to look up. And it's just like, it's just as simple as this. Nobody is going to love the child more than the parent. Nobody is going to love a child more than the parent. The grandparent can have love for their grandchildren, but their grandparents' love is not going to supersede the parents' love for that child. And that's evident in the videos that we see of children being placed at schools and in nurseries and everything, and they're being abused at the hands of people that's supposed to be taking care of them. Nobody's going to love you like your child. And when you have like this platform right here that I'm on, this is my show. Nobody is going to treat this show and respect this show more than I respect it. Because I don't care if I just say if I'm not gonna be here and I've decided to let somebody sit here and co-host this show for me, they are still not going to respect this show more than I respect this show. They're not going to do it, and they're not going to give the attention to the show that I give to this show because it's my baby, and that's T.S. Madison's baby, and that's Funkadot Neva's baby, and nobody is going to respect your stuff more than you. And they're not going to show it more love than they show than you. And that's just the bottom line. That's just what it is. That's just what we are. And you have to know that, honey. And then it's just like, it's just like we talking about it. We've already talked about this. It's just like black owned and black operated. And you try to support our people. And it's so hard. And that's why I say somebody's going to have to support. Somebody's going to have to support, but we all, not everybody's not, all blacks not going to support all blacks. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen because I'm telling you, I have been black all my life. And honey, if I tell you, there was a opportunity, there was a chance, I just put it like this, there was a chance for me to go into business with some other black people. And when we got to talking about this business opportunity, and everybody was black people, we should go and do some business with black people. And if I tell you, we just couldn't get it to work. And then it was just like, what if it's just us 4, us 5? What if we just do it? And it's like, it just couldn't get it to work. Just couldn't get it to work. And so then years later, after we had forgot all about trying to do that, we just let it go and let it alone. Years later, God revealed side to certain people that I was trying to get into a business venture with. And do you know, God said, see, that's the person that you wanted to connect your business to, and you want to be in business with that person. Then he said, see, that's another person that you want to be in business with that person. So you didn't see this side of them back then, but I knew that this side of them existed. And that's why the business opportunities that you was trying to go forward with those people, I said no. And now years later, you see why. And so it's just like, okay. So I don't question him no more. It's just like, stuff that I have desires, we all, not just me, you too. You have wishes, you have desires, you have things that you want, and you pray for them, and you beg for them, you pray, and you fast, and you do all of that. And God said he don't give it to you. And it's just like, just because he say he don't give them to you, it just don't mean that he's not going to give them to you. He's just saying, not now. Not now. I'm going to give it to you, but not now. So it's just one of them situations talking about, I would love, it would be, what a beautiful thing it would be. What a beautiful thing it would be. But we're not going to be able to do it because, first of all, we all don't have the same religious belief. We got black Catholics, we got black Baptists, we got black Pentecostals, so we already separated. But in so many, we're not all Democrats. We got black Democrats, we got black Republicans, we got black independents. We separated. So then you talk about all blacks getting together, just supporting one another. We can't do it because we have been programmed to be separated. And then by us being programmed to be separated, we don't know how to support each other. We don't know how to support people who have different opinions and different ideas and have different, live different lifestyles than us. We don't know how to do it. We don't know how to do it. And then even if we come together and that's our intention and that's our plan, once we get together and then somebody don't get their way, they're going to cause division to come in between us. So because I didn't get my way, I'm trying to mess it up for everybody. And that's what happened. And it's just like, and I tell my friends all the time, everybody wants to be a success. Everybody wants to be a success. There's not you can be in a room full of 100 people. You say, who I want to be a success? All 100 hands going to go up. And who I want to see everybody be a success. Everybody, all 100 hands going to go up. But if we leave out of that room, say, okay, well, this is what you have to do to be a success. This you have to do. We all leave out of that room. All 100 of us leave out of that room to go out and be a success. We all got the same blueprint. But if I see number 98 and they look like they're getting ready to be a success before me, then I have to try to pull them down. We all want to be a success, but I want to be first. And that's what get us. That's why we can't support each other, because everybody wants to be first. I want to get mine before anybody else get theirs. And then it's just like, we all not going to get them at the same time anyway. We all not going to be a success at the same time. So it's just like God not going to run out of blessing people. He's not going to run out of, everybody being a success. So what difference does it make who's first? But a lot of people's mentality is they cannot support you until they get theirs first. I got to be first. I got to be first. I got to be first. Why? And that's what happened to our people. That's why we can't support each other. And then we go, it's just like when I was growing up, when I was a little girl and I was growing up, just like now, you cannot correct people's children. When I was growing up, not only could an adult correct me, but any adult, if any adult saw me anywhere in the city out of line, they could whoop my butt. And they could take me home, or they could whoop my butt and tell me to go home. And when I got home, I got another whooping because they had already called my parents and told them I was somewhere showing out, and they whooped me. You can't do that today. You cannot do that today. And that's the kind of stuff that we need. Those are the values that we need, that we let go, that we should still be holding on to. So then it's just like, okay, back in the day, like we talked about this the other day, back in the day, one person had a child out of it. Like, it's just like, child, which kind of got pregnant, teenager that got pregnant. And da-da-da. And then everybody, it was a stigma. It's like, baby, such pregnant, such pregnant, and da-da-da. And now, being pregnant as a teenager is a thing. That's in. Ain't no stigma no more. That's in. And then they did a report like years ago. They did a report like when they was in school. They went to high school, and these teenagers, girls, are in high school, and they are a group of girls playing on getting pregnant. They all got pregnant at the same time. Baby. Yes, Sally, but we the type of people that we can't get together because we have been programmed in so many different areas of our lives to be divided. To be divided. We have been programmed our whole entire lives to be divided. And then a lot of the divisions came from within our families. It wasn't just the white people taught us to be divided with each other. It came from within our families. We grew up in households. And we went over our uncles and aunts' house. They taught us stuff too. It's just like we grew up being divided. So it's hard to after years and years and years of growing up and everything that you have been taught to be divided. It's just like, child, in New Orleans, do you hear me? In New Orleans, when I was in college, I noticed myself. I was part of SWAC, Texas Southern University. We go to Grambling and we go to Southern. We play Southern. Now they come to us or vice versa, what have you. As a teenager, I saw that Grambling University was for the dark-skinned black folks in Louisiana. Southern University was for the light-skinned folk. And then it's just like, I saw this as a teenager when I was a cheerleader, and we would go there and I said, child, this, and it's just like the student body. When you go to the game, a Grambling, the majority of the students over there, over almost the whole population of students at Grambling, dark skin. We'll go to Southern, the majority of the students at Southern and in the stand, light skin. So then when Eve's Bayou came out, it's just like, I knew that was true. Because I had witnessed that when I was in college. So I knew how the light skin, and it's just not in Louisiana. The light skin, dark skin, black has always been something that divided us. And to this day, it's rare. It does happen, but it's rare to see a light skinned person with a dark skinned person trying to have a family. Because light skinned people do not want to hook up with no dark skinned person and have no take a chance on their baby being dark skinned. That's real. And look at your celebrities. Look at your celebrities. The majority of Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. Lauren London has a baby by Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne wasn't trying to build no life with her. She wasn't trying to build no life with Lil Wayne. So, child. And Kevin Lynn said, this is stuff in the South, baby. I wish it was just in the South. It's up north, west, east. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's a mentality. And just like, look at, baby, look at your celebrity. Look at your celebrity basketball players, football players, all that stuff. It's everywhere, baby. It ain't just in the South. It's everywhere. Steph Curry and Aisha Curry, two light-skinned people. Mag Johnson and Cookie, they brown. Baby, and all it's not everybody. There are some, and then a friend of mine, and I had a conversation with a friend of mine whose mom, and they from Louisiana. And she told me, she said, and she was with, and their dad is dark. She said, I went out and I picked the blackest of the black men that I could find because I knew that would upset my parents. And she comes from a legacy of light skin brothers and sisters. All her brothers and sisters light skin, her mama, her grandma, her cousin, her aunt, all of light skin. And she said, I did it to be rebellious. She said, yes, it's a thing. Yes, it's a thing. I did it. I went got the blackest of the blackest and got pregnant by him twice. So, honey, but it's just like I went all the way down here, honey, just because we talking about black people, supporting black people. We can't but I was just, and I did that, and I just said that I had to have that conversation because to show y'all how deeply rooted this is in us. To be divided. It's hard to bring people together and to support each other when you have from your birth to your existence now been taught. It's just like, and then baby, and then you get to talk about black boys or black girls that want to date outside their race. Oh my God. Some of our people don't understand that. For the life of me, I don't understand why would you go? What? Ooh. And that movie Precious with Monique. And then that's why a lot of people, they like that, they can relate to that. When Monique said, when she said, Precious, get that white bitch out of my house. A lot of people, they grew up, they wouldn't say it in front of the white people, honey. But it was just like, maybe they had that look like, dude, I know you ain't brother. But when you left out of there, they were going to be respectful when you had them up in there. But when you left up out of there, baby, you came back, honey, they were going to let you have it. Some people, I don't care what you say. It's just like me with Republicans. I am not sorry, but I would never vote for or trust a Republican. Never. Never. I'm sorry. They don't mean us no harm. They don't mean us no good. They all mean us harm. China, I'm sorry. There's some good white folks out there. Don't get me wrong. Some good white folks out there, but they Democrats. And independents. Independents, they sometimes vote Republican too. You have to be careful with them. Oh, but yes, honey. Yes, honey. But we want to support everybody. Support everybody. Just like, let me say this. I would say this. Not saying to be messy, but just tell you the truth. Just let you know how things work. A lot of y'all on here listening to me. Y'all know me from hosting a show here in Atlanta. The Stars of the Century. I host that show for how many years? How many years did I host the Stars of the Century? I have almost 1,800 followers and subscribers on my YouTube channel. Not one Star of the Century is one of my subscribers. Did you hear me? I host that show for umpteen years, and not one of those people subscribe on my YouTube channel. Am I upset about it? No. No. So when people ask me, you going back to host the Monday night show? No. No. For what? I have gave them enough of my time. Now I have to do stuff that's going to benefit me. Do what I want to do. So and Maya Angelou told us that when people show you who they are, believe them. And you don't have to get into no arguments. You don't have to get into no debates. You don't have to get. You just put that in your memory and move on. Life goes on. So why would I waste time having conversations with them about something that, if they wanted to do it, they've been and done it. I shouldn't have to coerce you. I shouldn't have to beg you. I shouldn't have to. No. But anyway, it's just like supporting Black owned, want everybody to win. Everybody want to win. That's why I do me. I try to be honest. But I'm honest, and I just do what you could do, and don't just go. Not trying to impress people. Stop trying to impress people. And then I saw a meme the other day. It's just like people gonna talk about you. People gonna talk about you whether you support them or whether you don't. So why not do what you want to do? Because they're gonna talk about you regardless. So just do what you want to do. And then that's the whole thing with my sister Maddie. It's just like, and her thing is, it's just like, people saying she be going off, she be doing it, but she have a right to. Because her thing is, it's money out here for everybody. It's money out here for everybody. You do not have to attack my brand to try to make money. And then you attack my brand trying to make money. And then when I call you out on it, then you want to, no, that's not it. That's not it. Yes, it is. But what is it? But what is it? What is it, sus? What is it? Because you had an issue. You could have called me. You could have hit me up. You could email me. You could hit me. And then it's just too much. You don't need nobody's phone number these days. If they got a Facebook page, Facebook got a phone. Just call them on their Facebook phone. They got a Facebook page. You can send them a message in their inbox. They got a Instagram account. You can just send them a message in their Instagram. People know what they be doing. But it's just like people be, just like, I call it the white woman syndrome. It's just like you sit up there and you stir up all this shit, and then when you get called out on, I don't know what happened. Yeah, bitch, you started it. You know what happened. You know exactly what happened. But now you're trying to throw a rock and hide your head when you got caught. Yes, China. Yeah, they act like it's one bag. They act like it's only one bag to be made. Yes, Karen. Whole lot of bad God, and then God is the one blessing people. And then I tell about that. I tell people. I tell people. I tell people. I tell people. When you when you hate on somebody so bad and you wish the worst on them so bad, that's the fuel that they need to work even harder to prove you wrong and to show you. You motivate them. You motivate them to go after it even harder, just so they can show you that you can't stop nothing. My blessings don't come through you, and it's not up to you. I've seen it happen. I see it happen all the time. I used to be, because I've done it. Somebody make me so mad, huh? I just be wanting to lose. Then they end up winning. And then it's just like, I'm like, oh. But then they lose. And when they lose, God makes sure I'm there to see them lose. Because see, they was getting by. They was getting by, honey. And I thought they had got away. He said, no, just because I don't get them when you want me to get them, don't mean I ain't going to get them. I'm going to get them. I'm going to get them for your daughter. Yes, honey. So, baby, yes, but, look, baby, look. And I'm telling you, honey. And it's just like, baby, when Martin Luther King and there was marching, you see how tight they were when they were marching during the civil rights movement and all that? Baby, that's the closest we ever been. And we ain't going to go nowhere near that no more. And that's what we need to be mentally for us to make it as a race, for us to come together as a race. Mentally, we need to be where they were back then. And we're not finna do that because we got too many chiefs. We got too many chiefs, baby. Too many chiefs. Not enough Indians. We're not finna do that. Oh, Spill It TV. Spill It Boy TV. Thank you, baby. He said, Miss, you done gave some gems today, Miss Sophia. Baby, yeah, we gotta hope one another and get out of that mentality that, I gotta be first and support people. We all not gonna support everybody. I ain't gonna support every black person. I ain't gonna support every black person. And you not either. Well, baby, we're gonna support a lot of them. Because I told you, black and black people, when you are friends with somebody, if you can't tell your friend the truth, even if it's gonna hurt their feelings, if you can't tell your friend the truth, then that's not your friend. That's somebody that you just associated with. Because if you tell your friend the God honest truth and they accept that and they see that she only meaning for my best, she's standing there for my good. She don't mean that, she's not saying that to be mean and malicious and to hurt me. She's saying it so I can be a better person. If you can't be that kind of friend to a friend, don't call that person your friend. That's an associate. That's somebody you associate with. Because a true friend is going to tell a friend what they need to hear, and a friend is going to accept what their friend tell them, knowing that they're coming from a good place. Bottom line, you ain't got to worry about losing your friendship or nothing like that, because they already know you're not coming from a nasty place. Baby. Oh my God. Oh. Look. Nick Slide 100 said, I can watch you all day talk about life. You really had an old soul. Yeah, because I tell everybody, honey, I say, and I do feel this way. I feel like my generation, I came up right on time. Right on time, because my generation was the last generation. I was born during the time where I was able to see and witness and appreciate the old, and I saw a lot of the new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was able, and then it's just like when I got older and I was able to spend time with my dad's side grandmother and grandfather, because they were still alive. My mom's dad, my mom, my grandmother, and my grandfather on my mom's side, they died when I was a child. But I still remember them. I still remember them. But I was able, when I became a teenager, I was able to sit and talk to my aunt, and my grandmother, and my grandfather on my dad's side. And then it's just like when I was in college, and I was just like, and then it's just like, oh my God, it's just like, child, I took for granted growing up so long that everybody had what I had. And then when I realized that no, everybody don't have it like this, baby. So I started talking to my aunts. I bond relationships with my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, my grandparents, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother. I started bonding relationship. I was the first person in my family. To start saying, I love you, to my mama, to my daddy, to my sisters, to my brother, my nephews, my niece. I was the first person that started saying, I love you. And now it rolls off all our tongue. Same thing, not just with my family, with my immediate family, my mama, daddy, sisters, brothers, my aunts, my cousins, my grandparents when they were alive, my friends, my gay children, and genuine and real. And don't just say it just to be saying it. Say it and mean it. And I don't have to be around you every day. I don't have to talk to you every day. I don't have to call you every day. But when we do talk, it's genuine. If I haven't seen you in 5 months, it's still, hey, I love you. Before we leave, I love you. And it's real. It has nothing to do with us being around each other every day. It's because it's genuine. Yes. But yes, child, but I was there, and I was born during the right time, honey, where I was able to see, and I saw. It's just like, I think I'm crazy. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy when I say this. But I came out, and when I graduated, high school, it was like, and then it was just like, I was so excited. I didn't want to drink. I didn't want to do drugs and none of that stuff. But when I graduated, when I turned 18, you know what I was excited about? I get to vote. Baby, I was excited. I was excited that I get to vote, baby. I was trying to go drink, go to no club, go smoke no weed, and then, baby, I get to vote. And then it's just like, because I because the first 4 years of my life, my grandmother kept us in the country. Calvert, Texas. I was born in Calvert, raised in Calvert the first 4 years. I didn't move to Houston till I was 5. Reason being, my grandmother on my mom's side, this is my mama's mama, my grandmother would not allow my mom and my dad to take us to Houston. They wasn't going to let them country kids take no country kids to the city. Y'all go and establish yourself, get yourselves together, and y'all come back and get the kids. But I'm not finna let y'all go down there. Y'all going to the city. And you know, back then I could only imagine what my grandma said. Y'all going down there and all that wild, fast living in that city. You're not taking these babies down there. You go down there, get yourself together, go get your apartment, get your job, get established. Then you come back and get the kids. So, baby, they weren't having it. And so then staying there with my grandmother for those 4 years when I was there, my grandmother, when they got ready to go and vote, I didn't know what it was at the time that they were doing. You know what my grandmother's voting booth was where she went to vote? Across the street in a white lady's house in her garage. And I'm telling you, it was black houses all around this big old house in the middle of all these houses. And that was the white lady house, the white lady and her husband, the white family house. And all these other houses around that house was black people. My grandmother and all our neighbors around that house. And when it came time to vote, my grandmother had to go over there to the white lady's garage to vote. That's what her voting place was. So it's just like I don't have to know the history of them marching in Selma. I don't have to know the history of what Martin Luther King them did. I remember from my own history, my grandmother going across the streets to the white woman house to vote. And not only my grandmother, that's where everybody had to go vote in that county or in our neighborhood or wherever. It was some more voting places, but that's what so just knowing that my grandmother sacrificed and she had to go over there. And then, you know, when I learned the history of what our people went through to vote and how women wasn't even allowed to vote. And then at that time, my grandmother, my grandfather going across the street to the white woman house in the garage to vote. I'm not playing with no election. I'm not playing with no election because they sacrificed too much. They sacrificed too much. My family, my grandmother, my grandfather, my uncles, my cousins, they sacrificed too much for me to go vote. So I go and vote, honey. But it's just like that, stuff like that. And then like when I turned 18, it's just like when I turned 18, it was time for me to go and party and do my thing and be wild and all of that. But then it's just like right when I was in the prime, when I was in my 20s, that's when the AIDS epidemic came out. So it's just like, and in my mind, I'm thinking, child, I done waited all this time to be free and enjoy life and, you know, to start punking and everything. And here come AIDS. But then it was just like, it was the white folks' disease to us. That was just white people getting AIDS. And then it was just like, So we were still punking, but I was still punking and dancing and enjoying. But it's like, bitch, I'm still like, look, cautious. And then it creeped into our neighborhood. Creeped over there, and it's like, oh, there's no black, it ain't just no white folks disease. Now it's the black folks got it. But then the black folks that's getting it, it's black folks that fool around with white people. So then it's just like, oh, bitch. And then it's just like, oh, bitch, it's black people on black people. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. So it's like little stuff like that. That's why I say I was born during the right time where I can get the knowledge from the old people. And then I watch the world as it transformed. You know, I know how it was before AIDS hit the market. I know how it was when bread was, you know, less than, 30 cents a loaf. I know how it was when candy bars were like the same size candy bars we get now. We paying $1.29, $1.39. I remember when they was just, 12 cents. Then when the Snickers went up to 16 cents, I thought they had lost their mind. And look at how much it costs today. But it's just like different stuff like that. It's just like that was I was a part of history as it was being made. Yes, and then like now we just it's just like we and from me being around when AIDS first hit the scene until now where gay people are able to be married. Yeah, y'all was going to jail. I remember people was going to jail, and it was the law. It's always been the law. Sodomy law. It's always been the law. But they would, every now and then they'll throw somebody in jail. But it's just like now from going from that to two gay people being able to be married. It's like, I've lived through all of this. I see it. But it don't make me want to get married. If I find the right person, I may get married, but I'm glad for the people that are able to get married. But it's just like I witnessed this. I know what the struggle was to get to gay marriage. I know what the struggle was to get to that. I have had friends. And I've seen what it does when one of the partners dies and there's nothing you sitting there, y'all to build this life together, and then your partner die and his family come and take everything out the house, and there's nothing you could do. Because legally, they are the next in kin. And I've seen that happen several times. So it's like, yeah, I celebrate the gay marriage because, knowing that stuff like that can't happen no more. But to somebody that's on the outside that's never experienced that or never known nobody, or they have never heard a story like that, then it's just like, why they want to get married? Blah, 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 blah. You don't know the whole story. That's why I say get to know people, honey. Get to know people and they struggle and what they've been through. But they think it's just cut and dry. But when they see gay folks or they talk about gay folks or when it's gay issue, they only think about, just two men having sex, two women having sex. No, it's more than that. It's more than that. Yeah, that's a part of it, but it's more than that. Just like with a man and woman, it's more than that than y'all just having sex. That's a part of it, but it's more than that. You're more than your sex. Sex don't pay bills. Some do. Some sex pay bills, yeah. But yeah, child. Oh my God. Oh. Jazz 7 Jim said, I ran from Texas to Las Vegas. What a journey. Baby, honey. Baby. And then when my friends, Rakisha, she said that in Franklin. She said that all the time. And my family was born in Franklin. Girl, y'all got the county name. No, it's Robertson County, but Franklin. That's the part. That's one of the little towns too, Franklin. But what was I saying? Yeah, baby, when I left, and that was the hardest thing. That was the most challenging thing for me as a little girl. Like I'm the only one. I'm the only one of my siblings. Like I have 2 sisters and a brother. I'm the only child that left the city of Houston. Like I went to before first when I was in Houston, I moved to the other side of town. I moved around Houston and da. So then I decided to move to Dallas. Oh, yeah, I think my mom was gonna let me move to Dallas, and I was grown. But anyway, I told her I was moving to Dallas. I moved to Dallas. So then, child, I got to Dallas, and I outgrew Dallas, and I ended up moving to Atlanta. I get ready to move to Atlanta. I was really scared to move to Atlanta. I was scared because my thing was, if something happens to my family, and my family, we like this, not just my mama, dad, sister, brother, my uncles, cousin, aunties, uncles, grandma, grandpa, all of us, we just like this. So I say, if something happened when I'm in Dallas, I can jump in my car, and I can get to Houston in a matter of hours from Dallas. I said, but when I go to Atlanta, if something happened and the airport closed, I got to wait till the next day. Baby, that'll be, that's acting. Baby, having to wait till the morning for the airport to open to get to Houston to see what's going on to find out. So then my friend, Ron Lewis, I talked to Ron Lewis and I asked Ron, I told Ron, because they was talking about bringing me down. He's talking about moving to Atlanta. I was like, I'm not moving on. That's too far. I said, I can't move to Atlanta. I told him the same thing. I just told you. I said, see, if I'm in Dallas now, if something happened, I can go get in my car and jump down there. And I said, but in Atlanta, the airport be closed. I have to wait till the next day. He said, Sophia, he said, even if you're able to jump in your car and you go to Houston, what can you do? He said, if something happened to your mama, your dad, your sister, your grandma, he said, what can you do? You're not a doctor. You can't do that. He said, all you can do is pray. He said, you can pray from Atlanta. Pray from Atlanta until you get there to see what's going on. So you come to Atlanta, you pay bills. What you doing in Dallas? You paying bills. You got light bills, you got rent, you got stuff, you got car note, you got car insurance. Pay your bills. They just moved to Atlanta. You do the same thing. You pay bills. So I was like, so like, well, yeah, it makes sense, honey, but it's like, oh. So I called my mama, told her I was moving to Atlanta. She was like, oh, Atlanta. Atlanta. Junior, you going to, now you already did too much about moving to Dallas. Now you talking about going a couple of states, Junior. Oh, that's what you want to do, Junior. Go ahead. I'm like, oh, Junior, you sure you and see, but I have always been the type from from. When I was an adult, my mama finally, we never had a conversation about me coming out or nothing like that. But my parents, they already knew. I didn't have to have a conversation with them. They assumed and they knew. But I would bring my friend, my gay mama, my gay friends, all my gay friends. I introduced to my family. My mom and my dad. Hey, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? My mama know. So wasn't none of that. Wasn't none of that. If I could, and I know, and now, if I could introduce you to my parents, we were just associates. All the people I could introduce to my parents are people that don't fit the mold or the stereotypes that people think gay people are. If you did all that, but you was real and you was genuine, I ain't mind introduce you to my parents. But I wasn't going to introduce my parents to nobody who I know had a foul mouth, because I don't curse in front of my parents. So I'm not going to introduce nobody to my parents that set up and curse. You know, cursing is just like a first language to them. I'm not trying to introduce you to my parents. You gonna respect my parents. I'm only introducing to my parents. I'm only introducing people to my parents that respect my parents the way that I respect my parents. Bottom line. And if I couldn't introduce you to my parents, there wasn't no need of me being out here trying to hang with you. Because my parents need to know what's going on with me. I'm not hired to do nothing. They need to know what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with. That's how it is. But anyway, yes. Y'all, I don't have to write the book no more. I do have to write the book because y'all still want that V103 story, that Tyler Perry story. That's what y'all want that book for. So I can't get y'all that. That's you're gonna have to get that out of the book. But yes, child. But honey, I love y'all. We get ready to get out of here. It's Friday. We could talk all day. I know y'all sit here and listen all day. And I'll sit here and talk all day. We're gonna get out of here and look, I know that's D5 and say by being Josie, that means nosy. So I didn't tell about my cousin. And then I had a cousin. Oh my God, that's my story. Oh, my cousin, baby. My cousin Lena. She was from Crockett. She the one taught me how to drive a stick shift. Ow! My cousin Lena taught me how to drive a stick shift. That was a story in itself. Now, let me tell you how she taught me how to drive. My cousin, one night, it was like late at night. We were getting ready to go to Crockett, her hometown. We're finna go to Crockett from Houston. So I was hanging with my cousin. That was my cousin. Lena, cousin Lena, baby. That was my cousin Lena Sherman from Crockett, Texas. Austonio, Texas, really, but they ended up moving to Crockett. That's like the city part of Austonio, Crockett, honey. But anyway, late one night, I remember it was late one night, we were getting ready to go. I have never driven a stick shift. And my cousin say, she gonna teach me how to drive a stick shift. Baby, we left the house. My cousin pulled over and she said, come on. I said, I don't know how to drive. We on our way to Crockett, out of town. I don't know nothing about no stick shift. And so she told me, you do this and push the clutch and push this and down and do this and you let it ease up off of that and you let up off of that and you push down on that and ease off and go. Oh my God, she was playing and I was doing it and the car just follow. She said, no, just easy so I can. But baby, oh my God. But when I was on the hill. When I was on the hill, that car started rolling back. I just hit the brake and I wouldn't get up off of it. She said, no, just ease up off it. It's the same thing. It's going to roll back a little bit. Just go and just go. He just going to do it. I drove my first time driving and learning how to drive a stick shift, honey. I drove from Houston to the country all the way. And she was just over there. And then when I got it going, we got on the freeway and I got it going, honey. That thing was over there asleep. And I was like, but honey, when I was just breaking it down, the car started shaking. She wake up, you all right, cuz? I'm like, girl, yeah. I learned how to drive a stick shift going out of town, honey. And that was like a 2.5 hour drive from Houston. And I'm just on there, just driving, baby. Baby, she taught, that was my cousin Lena. Taught me how to drive stick shift, baby. But anyway, I love you guys. Y'all already know where I'm going to be. Next Thursday, I'm leaving to go to Orlando. But next Monday, I'm going to be on Queen Supreme Court with Maddie. Queen Supreme Court next Monday. Yes, purple's my favorite color, honey. You can stay all day. You can stay all day. I got to go. I just want to spend a little time with maturing the hashtag laughing hyenas, Miss Millie. But anyway, next Monday I'll be over on Queen Supreme Court with Maddie. I'll be over there, Monday. Then I leave Thursday going to Orlando, and I'll be at the Parliament House Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then I leave the Parliament House Monday going to New York for Queen Supreme Court. But they will be there that Sunday and Monday because they had a brunch that Sunday. But I'll be in Orlando, and I'm going to meet them. I'm going to meet them on that Monday. And then the next weekend, the 28th and 29th, the Queen Supreme Court, we're going to be in Memphis, Tennessee. Then May the 4th, I'll be at Splash in Houston. And then on June the 13th, 14th, 15th, I'll be back in Memphis for Gay Pride, the Juneteenth weekend, Gay Pride in Memphis. I will be there. And then I leave on the 16th, going to Jacksonville, Florida, to go host Miss Duval. Then on the 17th, the Queen Supreme Court, we're supposed to be back in Dallas, Queen Supreme Court. And then on July the 12th through the 16th, the Queen Supreme Court will be in Dominican Republic, the Dominican Republic. And then on July the 28th, I'll be in Columbus, Ohio, hosting the pageant. August the 11th. I'll be in Las Vegas hosting La Pafia. That's Miss Dominique Chappelle's pageant. September the 28th, I'll be in Virginia hosting Zakia Zamassier's pageant. That's a part of Nations Pageantry. And then we have the cruise. We have the SGL cruise. That's going to take place on October the 13th through the 20th. Go to sglcruisecruise.com. This is our 6th annual SGL Cruise, sglcruisecruise.com, and the password is SGL. Then on October the 31st through November the 3rd, we'll be in the mountains, falltackler.com. You can just go to falltackler.com to get all that information. And then on September the 12th through the 16th, I'll be in Puerto Vallarta for Cellsation. You go to cellsation.com and you can get all that information. Thank you, TJ. 1906. I love you. Appreciate it. And on Cellsation, me and my sister Princess Darrenisha from New Orleans, Louisiana, we're going to do a comedy show, and then B. Slade is our musical guest. And the SGL cruise, it is just loaded with celebrities, honey. Me, Nice Dupree, Tommy Ross, Tasha Long, Nicole Love Dupree, Monte St. James, Christopher Iman, and then Samson McCormick. He's a comedian. He's going to be there. Then Sister Quintella, she's a comedian. Keith and Friends, George and Pam, they're live vocalists. And then we have Family Feud. We have a Wakanda theme party this year. We do a fashion show, talent show, celebrity show, comedy show. I host a comedy show. Oh, we have, baby. Just go to sglcruisecruise.com to get all the tea, all the information. And go to cellstation.com to get all the tea, all the information. Or you can go to falltackler.com to get all the tea, all the information. So I'll be somewhere near you or in your city. So make sure you come out and join me. And if I ain't in your city, honey, just come to one of these bookings and just Just fly and meet me there. Fly there. Some of y'all are attend the airline studio. Y'all work at the airport. Y'all can get those cheap tickets and everything. Oh, Clarice said to say, have a great weekend, Auntie. You have a great weekend as well, honey. If all minds and hearts are clear, we're getting ready to get out of here, my dear. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, some love, and share this video. Invite all your friends and family members to become hashtag Laughing Hyenas. We are growing. By this time next week or by this time later on tonight, we're going to have 1,800 subscribers. I think we were like 15 away from 1,800. Had like 1,785 earlier this morning. So by this time this evening, by 6 o'clock, we're going to have 1,800 subscribers. The hashtag Laughing Hyenas are growing. Did y'all talk about the Leaving Neverland doc being pulled off of HBO? And I heard the video of Oprah interviewing the accusers were deleted. I saw something about that earlier this week where they said that the producer of the show is now saying that certain things in that documentary were lies. I saw that earlier in the week. I was intending to bring it up too, talk about it, research it, and talk about it. But they said that, this is just like we were saying. But they had said that because they said the child's story had changed. Oh my God, Denzel, what is going on with you today? Oh, baby, y'all brought this a mess on here today, honey. Yes, honey. But I read that earlier this week. Someday this week, they were saying that the producer of the show said that yes, certain parts on it were fabricated. But we had been saying it. But people had already been saying it. That one of the boys' story had changed 3 or 4 times. Say all while Michael Jackson was alive, honey. He said Michael Jackson never touched him. Now all of a sudden he's not a part of the show and he can't be on the tour. And they didn't want him to be this and that and all that. And now he's talking about Michael touched him. Oh, girl, her story didn't change again since she said Michael touched her, honey. But anyway, that's how the cookie crumble, honey. Yes, Freddie Lee. I heard that they found the bodies of the couple that were missing in the Dominican Republic. Yeah, they said they found them in the ocean in their car, honey. Someone paid him to say that, yeah, child. That's why I say, honey. And then Oprah and jumped on board. And then I was like, oh my God. Oprah and jumped on board, child. Then they shouldn't have to pull that interview or what have you. But then a lot of people just like, child, let the dead rest, honey. Let them rest. People ain't here to defend themselves, honey. Let them rest. Yes, I don't care what you feel about Whitney Houston. Let her rest. Let her rest, child. Yes, honey. Oh, hey, September Flower. I didn't know you were in here. You just got here. Child Denzel say, I can't wait for Robin Book to come out about. I can't wait for Robin Book to come out about Whitney. Oprah needs to go wig shopping and stop shopping this line of Michael Jackson. Stop this line of Michael Jackson. Stephanie Stevens said, hello, Miss Sophia. My first time joining your live broadcast. I hope you are having an amazing day. I'm having an amazing day. I hope you're having an amazing day as well. And welcome to the live broadcast. We've been on here for over an hour and we're getting ready to get off of here, but you're more than welcome to join us each and every day. I put my notification on, but I'm getting ready to put my makeup on and everything. And they're going to take about an hour. I tell you what stories I'm talking about. Then that's about an hour. Then I come and tell you about 5-10 minutes before I'm getting ready to go live. So you just push that bell at the top of the page, punch it twice. That's saying that'll send you a notification. Mother Hyena's getting ready to take place. She's getting ready to come live. Mother Hyena's on. Yes, how the poor Michael could get no peace in this life, and they won't let him get any peace in this afterlife. No, they won't, child. No, they won't, Clarice, honey. Blessings to you too, September Flower. Yes. All right, I love y'all. Hashtag laughing hyenas. I'm gonna go scoot up here and do it. Look, gotta make sure this right here first, though. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Yes, I hope I spelled it right, honey. If not, y'all know what I meant. Denzel. There you go. There you go, Denzel. Yes, have a great Saturday. You have a great Saturday too, Denzel. Who is that? Tanisha. Tanisha Jenkins. Hi, Tanisha Jenkins. Tanisha Jenkins. You part of the Jenkins family. Say, girl, what you think about this Avenger movie that's going to be 3 hours long at the end of April, child? If it's good, we don't care how long it is. Child, it's just when it's, girl, how long is this going to last? Don't let it be one of those. But if it's good, honey, it's just like with our show. Y'all don't care how long it is. If we good, we have a good conversation, we have a good time. Y'all don't care how long it is. But child, don't let it be one. Oh, child, how long? Oh, can we go? Be like the kids in that movie. Honey. Which one? Are we there? Are we there? Bitch, we just got in the car. Hell no, we not there. Oh, yes. That ain't no cable, man. That was my phone. That was my phone dinging, honey. That ain't the cable, man. Oh, but we're ready to get out of here. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go, everybody? Uh-huh. Let me see. Let me see. Just like sex. If it's good, I don't care how long it is. Let me check. This the weekend, baby. Let me check, honey. Check and make sure ain't no breaking news before we get out of here. Say, child. Let me check. Oh, let me see. What is this? Child, lit. T.I. accused of cheating again. FaceTime and side chick. See there? T.I. accused of cheating again. FaceTime and side chick. Pics. Lord have mercy. Child, like the same girl he was cheating on the last time. Let me see, child. Let me see if anything else that broke before we get out of here, child. Child, let me see. The game accuses LAPD of insulting Nipsey's family at funeral. Cops say it's not them on radio frequency. What's that all about, honey? Oh, Nipsey Hussle victim shot in attack, arrested for gang ties to Nip. So I guess that's one of the other men that was shot. He done got arrested for gang ties. Lord have mercy. So y'all see what y'all have to deal with. Denzel, I'm just letting you go, honey. We all grown. Whatever you said, honey, they'll be able to stomach it. Tanisha say that's not breaking news. That's regular. That's routine for him. Ti. Denzel say I still fall asleep during Titanic. When did people that already confirm that divorce signing, that filing for divorce signing? Child, her people that already confirmed. Look, these spots to my I do too, honey. I just want to watch the part when the boat when the boat hit the ice until the end. T.I. said professing his love for the one for Tiny, he doesn't love her enough to stop cheating though. Did they say he want to hear from Wendy Williams' mouth, honey? Okay. All right. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. Bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. I said bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Oh, bye. Have a great weekend. Bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Oh, bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Oh, bye. Bye. Have a great weekend. Oh, bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. And have yourselves a great weekend. Bye, 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 bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye, 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 bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye, 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 bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Have yourselves a great weekend. Bye, bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye, bye. Hashtag laughing hyenas. Bye, bye. Hashtag